So what is in this box? What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new. My name is Rachel and today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite things in the entire world, and that is ketones. If you know me personally, you know that I love my ketones and I will swear by them on literally anything. Deciding to try them is one of the best decisions that I personally have ever made. I first discovered ketones 3 years ago, and after months and months and months of thinking about it and researching it, I started taking them in May 2017 and I have never stopped taking them ever since. So what the heck even are ketones? So ketones are an energy source. Your body can run on two types of energy. The body can run on glucose and it can run on ketones. Glucose is made from breaking down sugar and ketones are made from breaking down fats. Ketones have 38% more oxygen than glucose. There are two types of ketones. Endogenous ketones are broken down within the body in the liver, and exogenous ketones are introduced into the body externally. So when the liver grabs fat to create endogenous ketones, the body can create three different types of ketones. The body can create acetone, acetoacetate, and beta-hydroxybutyrate. Beta-hydroxybutyrate is the best one for energy, and that is the particular ketone body that is within the ketones that I personally choose to take. If you follow me, you know that I have noticed a huge difference ever since I started taking ketones, hence why I refuse to stop taking them. But please know that ketones are not made to treat, diagnose, cure, or contraindicate anything that your personal physician has recommended for you personally. So because I have noticed such a big difference in my anxiety, my mood, my energy, my sleep, my digestion, my cravings, overall I just feel so much better, I want to challenge all of you to a 10-day drink ketone challenge. So just for 10 days, I want to challenge you to drink ketones to experience how different your body can perform and how different you can feel. I want you to experience how much it can change your mind, your mood, your body, your performance, everything overall. The ketones that I personally take are from a company called Pruvit. About 4 or 5 years ago, Pruvit did what no one else has ever been able to do. Pruvit created the world's first exogenous pure therapeutic ketone supplement. These ketones don't have any artificial flavors or sweeteners. They are dairy-free, gluten-free, and kosher and vegan certified. And not only that, it is palatable, which means that it actually tastes good and you're able to consume it. It is fermented naturally, which means that it is not made through a synthetic process, so that there are absolutely no chance of there being any unwanted byproducts in it, and it is bioidentical in molecular structure to the ketone bodies that your body produces naturally. So when our body, our liver, gets depleted of glucose or glycogen, it goes hunting for ketones because it simply needs energy. Now endogenous ketones, again the ketones that are made within the body, grab fat and start to break down that fat. Fat is stored energy. When your body breaks this down, it creates what's called an R isomer or a right isomer, and that just means the type of shape that it forms. So what Pruvit did is create this exact same isomer that is bioidentical, again in molecular structure, to what your body produces naturally. So when it is introduced into your body, when you're drinking these exogenous ketones, your body is able to say, hey, okay, I know what this is, I know what to do with it, and it's able to immediately make use of it. And Pruvit can prove that 99% of the time, it will put your body into ketosis regardless of the diet that you choose to follow within 59 minutes. So with other exogenous ketone supplements, you will see that they have a mixed isomer. What this means is, think about a door. So when you have a door, a locked door, there is one key, one special key that is going to unlock that door, right? You can't just pick any key that you want and the door unlocks. There's one key in particular that is going to match that lock perfectly. Whenever you have a mixed isomer, you have two separate keys that are trying to fit into this perfect hole to unlock the door. Only one of those keys are actually going to work. So the keys start competing with each other instead of being able to unlock the door, which makes the success rate of unlocking that door less than 50%. And I'm sure that you've seen the whole uproar and the whole keto thing, ketogenic, ketones, keto this, keto that, whatever. The idea of a ketogenic ketogenic diet is nothing that is new. The ketogenic diet has been around since the 1800s. It was used for fat loss, and then in the 1900s, it was used for children with epilepsy. We know that ketones and ketogenic diets are huge with epilepsy in people who have seizures. But what researchers found is that there are so many other benefits that people who follow a ketogenic diet experience, but there wasn't a way to make it into a supplement or something that you'd be able to take without having to strictly follow a ketogenic diet and do it without making it cost thousands of dollars. The problem is that the ketogenic diet is very difficult for most people to follow because it is so strict and because you have to be so compliant. So this is a way that your body is still able to experience that ketosis, get into ketosis, utilize ketones without strictly having to follow a ketogenic diet. So what can you notice with the 10-day challenge? What can you notice with doing this 10-day challenge, drinking ketones for 10 days? One thing that you can notice is that your sleep is better. BHB impacts neurotransmitters, specifically GABA. So GABA is often given to people who have anxiety or panic attacks because it calms the nervous system. GABA also helps with insomnia whenever your mind is racing and you have trouble sleeping. Because BHB encourages the production of neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers in your brain, this can result in an improved sleep. It has a calming effect on the body overall. So when you are in that fight or flight stage, you're never calm, you're never relaxed. But when ketones allow more oxygen to your brain, your body is able to naturally relax. So if we are in that fight or flight stage, we are never able to move into that calm, relaxed state. Beta-hydroxybutyrate helps our body transition into that parasympathetic state instead of the sympathetic state, which can also positively affect anxiety and mood. You may also notice that your focus is enhanced. Again, ketones allow more oxygen to the brain, which allows your body to react quicker. Your digestion could be better. I have a huge long video talking all about ketones and digestion, but the impact that ketones have on the inflammatory process and the ability of that beta-hydroxybutyrate to encourage the production of healthy gut bacteria is super helpful with digestion. You can notice that you have more energy. You notice that your cravings start to decrease. You notice that your body changes. Maybe you lose some fat because you're burning through that stored fat for energy. Weight loss or fat loss comes as a result, a secondary result, in the reduction and the stabilization of your blood sugars, your improved insulin levels, and the changes in your appetite and cravings. So because you're noticing that you're sleeping better, you have more energy, you have less cravings, your mood is better, it's more stable, you're not doing that emotional eating that maybe you did before, your insulin balances out, your metabolic process balances out. 75% of people globally have metabolic resistance, and if ketones balance out metabolic resistance because fats don't require any insulin, it makes sense that you're less likely to eat more calories and lose fat. And again with the sleep, ketones calm down the nervous system. And when you sleep deeper and better, it balances out the cortisol levels, which is your secret weapon to overall health. So when you wake up feeling refreshed, you're less likely to go for that starchy carb in the morning. Because when you do wake up tired, you're more likely to go to that starchy carb, and that sets you up your whole day for wanting to go back for those unwanted carbs. So now you feel like going to the gym less. Now you don't feel like taking the stairs. Now you feel like parking closer to the store. So ketones also suppress your appetite. So that way it prevents your overeating. So if you're someone who is constantly snacking or constantly eats too much, ketones will be very helpful for you. Now, in addition to that, it's very helpful with dementia, Alzheimer's, traumatic brain injury, concussions, even things such as migraines, cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes, anxiety, ADHD, and like I mentioned, epilepsy and seizures. So many things can be improved by the use of exogenous ketones. So this is the 10-day drink ketone challenge kit, and what you will get with it is 20 packets of ketones, as well as access to a private Facebook group where you have experts and doctors there who do live videos and are able to answer your questions. You also get lifestyle hacks as well as an optimization guide, which talks about ketones and ketosis, intermittent fasting, how to eat on the go, how to eat at a restaurant, and even talks about water, food in general, and exercise. In this box, you will notice the 20 packets of exogenous ketones. You will get 10 packets of charged ketones and 10 packets of uncharged ketones. And what that means is that charged has caffeine in it, uncharged does not. So the caffeine is caffeine hydrous. It is a natural caffeine source, and the amount is equivalent to a 16-ounce cup of coffee. So let's see. So these are all of your packets. and I will go through each of them and let you know what they all taste like. So you get raspberry lemonade, which is self-explanatory. It tastes like raspberry lemonade. Then you get heart tart. Heart tart tastes just like sweet tarts. Then you have lime thyme. Lime thyme used to be called limeade. It is one of my personal favorites. It is super chill. Tastes just like if you were to put a lime into your water. Then you have Swiss cacao, which of course is chocolate. You have Maui punch, which tastes like fruit punch. So basically the purpose of giving you all these different flavors is to see which one that you like most. See which ones are your favorite, instead of having to buy a full box of one flavor and hoping that you like it. So you get your 10-day drink ketone challenge box, you look at all your ketone packets, and then what do you do with them? So how you take the exogenous ketones is you mix the packet in a 12 to 16 ounce of water. You can stir it up or shake it up depending on if it's a bottle or in a glass, and then you can drink it. So what you do for the 10-day challenge is you wake up and you have a packet of ketones. This is the time where you're going to want to pick the charged packet of ketones, the one that has caffeine in it. And then for lunch, you want to shoot for a lower carb meal, ideally, if you choose to. And then mid-afternoon is when you want to have your second packet of ketones. So this is when you're going to want to go for the uncharged version, the caffeine-free version. And then when dinner comes, again, if you choose to, go for a lower carb meal. I personally would not recommend drinking it in under an hour, especially when you're first starting out, because your body needs time to process it. I also would personally recommend starting out with a half of a packet for the first 4 days whenever you are starting to use exogenous ketones. Unless you're already on a ketogenic diet and you're already fat adapted or you've been taking ketones forever, that is the best way to have the best results, because again, you're giving your body time to adapt to it. So if you do a half of a packet for the first 4 days, 2 packets, of course, for example, would last you for 4 days. So instead of it being the 10-day challenge, it would become the 11-day challenge. And then also as a suggestion, I would get a journal out or take some notes as to how you are feeling. Keep track of how your body changes and how much you notice a change. And then after those 10 days, you can continue to keep drinking ketones and choose whatever flavor or flavors that you like the most. So that is the 10-day drink ketone challenge. I highly suggest that you look into doing this challenge with me. If you are interested, go to rachelgreene.challenge.com to sign up. If you have any questions in particular, feel free to leave them down below or reach out to me personally. My email is ketowithrachel@yahoo.com, and I am so excited for you to start your 10-day drink ketone challenge. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you are excited. If you are planning to do this challenge, make sure that you subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.